Noble said, what do you guys think about team realignment within the conference? That's actually a good question. I don't know how you divvy it up. You know what I mean? Like, do you put, because the tough part is right now, and really historically, you've got, Michigan, Michigan State, Penn State, and Ohio State all in the same division. And on the flip side, it's basically been Wisconsin and Iowa, and really for even that side of the conference, it hasn't been super strong since, they kind of went with the realignment. I just don't know how you move it. You know what I mean? Like, unless my thought would be either Penn State or Michigan State moving over to the to the West. But it's just tough because essentially you're going to have Michigan State is going to be a guaranteed crossover.
But it's unbalanced either way. Right. It's unbalanced either way, because here's how I look at it. There are 6 legitimate teams in the Big Ten overall every year that have a chance to at least win 9 games because of the way they recruit, their culture, their history, right? Okay. That's Ohio State, Michigan, Michigan State, Penn State, Wisconsin, and Iowa. Mm-hmm. To me, those are like legitimate, like you can't just sleep on them, right? They can do well. So here's the problem: with 4 of those teams on one side, 2 on the other. So if you take 2 from one side, you put them on the other side, and now you just you're creating a.
Well, I was thinking take one.
Balance on huh?
I was thinking take one, either Penn State or Michigan State. But then here's the tough part. So let's say you do Michigan State. Like for Michigan and Michigan State, that's going to be your guaranteed crossover there. So you know what I mean? Like, because you're gonna want to protect that rivalry of Michigan State. So that's your one crossover. Your other is going to be Wisconsin every year. So Michigan's never going to play any other team in the, you know what I mean, in the other side of the conference due to that. So I just don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it would work, I guess.
Frankly, I really don't care at the moment because, with the way things are aligned, we won and
you went through the toughest side of it and won.
Yeah, man. Like, it's just like, whatever, dude. Like, look, if you don't sit and spin, if you don't like it,
I think the interesting part is like for what, and I don't know who it was that was a Rushman. Like, imagine if Iowa wins today and wins the Big Ten, just for, whatever. I'm not going to the playoff or anything like that, but to be able to avoid, you know what I mean, like not playing the toughest teams in the conference and still to be able to say we're the conference champs. Like that's the part that is tough. Like it, with having that is just to not be able to, you get the easier route essentially, and you still get to represent the Big Ten.
Yeah, I mean, it's just look, it's the fact of the matter is, no matter what side you're on, just handle your business, right? And more times than not, things balance each other out. Just like we got to the end of the season, and people are like, well, what's going to happen? We got 3 teams right in the playoff chase with Ohio State, MSU, and Michigan. What's going to happen? And we all say it's going to work itself out. It's going to balance itself out, right? Because these teams have to play each other. Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I don't know. Here's my point, Rich, man. Why is this a hill you want to die on? I mean, why is it your goal to diminish what Michigan did? I don't understand. And why are you diminishing Iowa? Like, I can, like, truly. I mean, like, it's hard to win and to get to 10 wins in your season. I mean, it's I just. To say like, oh my God, they're trash. Okay, they may not be a really good team, but they're not trash. They're at the very least solid, and you just leave it there. Call a team solid and move on. They may not be really good. They're definitely not trash. But I just don't understand the whole, oh, they suck, man. It's like, I don't know. Whatever.
It's just a crazy season when you look at it overall. And I've said it before on the channel plenty of times, I'll say it again, is that when opportunities open, like, you've got to take advantage. And Michigan has an opportunity right now, because even with the way that the Alabama-Georgia game went, I don't think anybody would look at any of the teams in the top 4 and say that anybody is unbeatable or can't be beat, or there's a, you know, an undefeated Clemson where it's just like, yeah, they're definitely going to win it, or, you know, Alabama from last year, 2019 LSU. Like those teams they don't exist this year. Like it's a toss up. Like anybody can win it. And I, for myself personally, will remove Cincinnati because I don't think they can win it. But outside of that, it's just it's a toss up, man. And you know, the thing is for Jim Harbaugh to have the ability, like if he wins it this year, like man, that's just huge, monumental. You know what I mean? So you got to take advantage, man. You got to run through that door. It's open, and go and get it.